Holy shit, Maxx Crosby is still a Raider because the Ravens backed out of the trade because of a failed physical, according to Diana Rossini. It was the 14th overall pick this year and a additional first round pick for next year for Maxx Crosby, going from the Ravens to the Raiders. He made a whole video saying that he was headed to Baltimore. He thanked the fans of the Raiders, that he's a Raider for life, and that was Flock Nation, and this and that. He posted up down there and things of that nature. And we end up finding out that that deal ends up becoming Knicks, and the Raiders come out with this statement: the Baltimore Ravens have backed out of our trade agreement for Maxx Crosby. We will have no further comment at this time. Ravens fans had him in jersey swaps. I was talking about they had the dynamic duo with him and Kyle Hamilton. They got old man Roquan Smith. They were talking about they had a pass rush duo of him and Mike Green. And now that trade is done. Literally reminds me of the NBA, the trade that got rescinded when Mark Williams failed his physical with the Charlotte Hornets in the trade with Don Connect and a first-round pick. And it was very awkward. He was Don Connect. He's still recovering to this day from that trade. You know, that's a lot. Like, when you think you're out of there and then they pull you back in, you're like, man, I said all my goodbyes. I probably was looking at new homes down there in Baltimore. And then you just have to come back like nothing happened. Like, I mean, this whole video, might have to delete that. I made some plans to go down to Baltimore and check out some houses, and I got to delete all of that. And what happens with Maxx Crosby now? Because the Ravens, they may look at, somebody said they may look at Trey Henderson. That makes sense. They have a lot of money now. Obviously, that would have cost like 30 something to get it. But that's just brutal, man. That's just brutal. Holy shit. Maxx Crosby was gonna go ahead and join a team that he would have made an even more of a contending team, and now you see him being shipped back to the Raiders. Now the Raiders, do you trade him? I think you would have to keep him because you feel his physical, right? Like I know there's some false past medicals, like, oh, this guy just really injury prone, like that. They just coincidentally just pass it. It had to be like, damn, we're giving up the 14th overall pick and another first round pick, and our wide receiver 2 is Rashad Bateman, and our starting tight end is Mark Andrews in 2026, and the guy we just traded for might have faulty knees, and he's like pushing 30. See, I don't know about all that. Maxx Crosby, he's still really good. He's really good against the run, really good against the pass. Now, I did see someone say that his pass rush win rate maybe has decreased in the last couple of seasons, but he's still an upper echelon, both pass rusher and run stopper as well. But he's no longer headed to the Ravens. Let's see what happens in terms of all that. Raiders fans, how do you guys feel about Maxx Crosby being back? Ravens fans, how do you guys feel about no longer having Maxx Crosby? You know, you were on the high, man. You're supposed to be one of the best teams in the AFC now. They got Maxx Crosby. Now you don't have that. You don't have that elite edge. You have to rely on Mike Green, and damn, that's tough for new head coach Jesse Minter. You're like, oh, I got another Hall of Fame chess piece, a blue chip guy. I had Kyle Hamilton. Now I gave me a Maxx Crosby. Woo, we cooked. You know, I had Khalil Mack, and I had Thule, and I had at the end of the season Odafe Owa, who just signed a like $25 million deal with the with the Commanders. 4 years, $100 million, $25 a year. Not up there with the Phillips getting $30 million a year, and even Mafia getting $20 a year from the Bengals. Wow, edge. Wow. That's just how to say. Okay, but yeah, Raiders and Ravens fans, how you guys feel about this trade no longer happening? My personal opinion, it's absolutely insane. Literally reminds me of the Mark Williams thing, but Mark Williams was like, bro, this is Maxx Crosby. He's one of the best defenders in basketball. Mark Williams, at the time, he was like a 9th or 10th best center in the league. This is one of the best defensive players in the NFL. But it was a king ransom package, and if, you know, he had faulty knees, something really alarming in that physical, I see what that trade got Knicks. But yeah, that is absolutely brutal. Wow, Maxx Crosby is still a Las Vegas Raider and is no longer a Baltimore Raven. Did they even tweet about them acquiring him? I know Lamar had that tweet. He's like, boom, whatever, just earlier in the day. Like, what are they talking about? AJ Brown, maybe? And then it becoming Maxx Crosby. So let's see what happens to all that. You have to now get another big-time player because Lamar Jackson's not going to be healthy at all. He was very excited after that Maxx Crosby news. Now he's brought down to earth. So we'll see how this all transpires. Maxx Crosby is still a Las Vegas Raider. Wow.